Alright guys, so I just filmed a haul video of all of this stuff here. I had so much issues with these giant eggs. The one purple one, this one here, it would not clip together. If you guys haven't seen that, just go watch it. But the pink one clipped together just fine. So I'm gonna have to go through all of these other eggs. I bought 2 of every color, 2 blue, 2 pink, 2 green, 2 purple. And make sure they clip together. And then the ones that don't, like this one, is going back to Dollar Tree and I will exchange it for another one. It's just not sticking, like it will not go together at all. And these are going to be customized for up on Etsy, and I don't want to sell crappy quality stuff to my customers. So I'm going to have to check and make sure all of them are, you know, good and that they all click together before I proceed with listing them or anything. But last night I was so done. There was so much going on in my house. So my brother-in-law just got out of jail like 2-3 days ago. I think it was the 23rd, but I don't remember. He hasn't been out for long, that's for sure. A week tops. And I'm not going to disclose why he was in there or anything like that. It's none of anyone's business. But he got out and he came to stay at our house the one night because him and his girlfriend, that, you know, they stayed together while he was incarcerated. My throat here. They got into a scramble, and so he came to stay here for the night. He left here probably 6 o'clock in the morning, I think, and he ended up going over to the beer distributor, getting an alcoholic drink, and was drinking it while on his way back over here. Don't know why he went out that early to get any alcohol at all. I have no idea. But the cop followed him and waited to see him drinking out of it, and I guess he got arrested. I don't know how much of that is true. They booked him into a holding cell, I guess, for public intoxication, and he had to stay there for 12 hours. 12 hours went by. He called Tim to ask to get a ride from the jail to here, which is like a half-hour drive. Tim, being the nice person he is, went to go get his brother. On the way home, Tim called me and said that his brother wanted his girlfriend, okay, so his brother, we'll call him Bob. No, not Bob, because he actually has a brother named Bob, but not the same brother. We'll call him Henry. Okay, so Henry wanted to bring his girlfriend, Ashley, over so that they could talk about some things and figure things out. Henry accused Ashley of cheating and everything while he was still in jail. I don't know whether it happened. He swears he saw pictures of her and this other guy together. I don't know. I don't care to know. But they came over here because Henry's not allowed at Ashley's mom's house, which is where Ashley is staying. And so they came over here to talk things through and figure everything out. Well, Henry started raising his voice. It was midnight. He started raising his voice and threatening Ashley's dog that she brought over and everything like that. It was a lot. And, you know, me and Tim were here. We could, like, mediate the situation and everything. We didn't leave them alone. I was working on Etsy orders while they were going on and carrying on and everything like that. She would leave to get away from him. Like, she would come out here to the kitchen He would follow her, harassing her and just carrying on being stupid. And I told him, I was like, you wake my daughter up, you will be putting her back to bed. It is past midnight. It was like 1 o'clock at this point. He was just carrying on, didn't care. Tim came out and told him to either go outside or go back in the sunroom. His brother opted to go outside. Cool, I don't care. Get out of my house. Like, I'm sorry, but you wake up my daughter, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, so peed off. So he goes outside and Ashley asks, or Tim, you know, my husband, asks Ashley if she wanted to ride home. His brother Henry just kept going off about, you're done, we're done, you were cheating on me while I was in jail, and blah, 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 blah. It's your fault I was arrested yesterday. You knew I had the drink, so you called the cops, and blah, 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 blah. It was a whole ordeal. He was just popping off about it. And so Tim offered to take Ashley home, and she accepted the ride because we did not trust his brother Henry at this point. Kept throwing out slurs, saying he was going to do this or do that to her, to not let him catch her alone, and all kinds of stuff. At this point, you know, there's nothing we can do except kick his brother out, give her a ride back home to safety. She only lives like 5 minutes away, but that's a long walk. It's like a 3-mile walk, and alone in the dark, in the rain, with a dog, with a psycho that is just being chaotic and crazy. Tim gave her a ride home. They got out there and they thought that his brother had started walking off somewhere. He was hiding in the dark, and she went to go get in the car. He grabbed her hair, started ripping her hair, and took her glasses. I went out on the porch. I was like, hey, Ashley, come back in here. You know, I got her inside. We locked the door. And Tim had to put his brother in a chokehold to calm him down. Then Tim comes back in. Him and Ashley go to get into the car to go back home. And his brother's at the door, like, of the car, that's like on the passenger side of the car, screaming and like just popping off. Tim leaves to take her home. I hear his brother like heaving outside. But I was not allowing him in. He was not allowed in my house at this point. Like, no thank you. I believe he was on drugs. He swears on his son's life that he wasn't, but I'm pretty sure he was. Especially with the way he was acting. So Tim got home and his brother was just, it was bad. Tim called his brother Henry's ex, because his brother was trying to call her to get a ride to go stay up there. And Tim called her to warn him, like, he's acting crazy, like, I don't blame you if you don't want to come get him. You know, safety for her and her son. So she wasn't going to come get him and let him stay there. And he starts yelling at Tim, saying that you're keeping my son away from me, blah, 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 blah. Like, just, I couldn't hear everything. I was inside. Tim was outside with his brother. Just, his brother was just screaming. We dealt with this until about 3 o'clock this morning, before his brother finally calmed down. Or no, it was about 2 o'clock-ish. His brother finally calmed down. He went somewhere, or I don't know, he might have stayed out there in the grass. I don't know. He ended up collapsing into the grass, saying, just leave him here, you know, don't touch me, just leave me here. Tim came back inside. We ended up finishing our dinners because we had started to eat, He got the call to go get his brother. We stopped eating. I won't eat if Tim's not home. It's just something that I do. But finally finished eating. His brother texted him, said that he was calm enough now, like he's sorry, he was apologizing. And Tim let him crash here for the night. He came inside at about 3. He immediately, you know, covered up, fell asleep. He was in the sunroom on the futon. Fell asleep, you know, it was all quiet, everything was fine. We got up this morning at 10 o'clock and his brother was gone, so we don't know where he's at now or how he's doing or anything like that, but hopefully he gets the help. He just got out of jail. Like I said, he was clean from drugs for at least 6 months. And he gets out, and I guess the day he got out, he started doing drugs again. And I'm like, dude, you need to straighten up your life. Like, no. You're not going to be welcome around my daughter if that's going to be how it is. It's just, I figured after being in jail for that long, he would better himself. But I guess not. I don't know. But Tim and I didn't end up getting to bed until like 4 o'clock this morning. We got up at 10. We are just so tired. I need to go check on her, make sure she's behave. We got rid of all those boxes except for this one here. It just feels so open and like refreshing right now. What you doing?
Well done, Daddy.
Coloring, watching Peppa eating nuggets? Girlfriend, you're living the life. But yeah, so I'll come in and color in a few minutes, honey, okay? I gotta get some stuff put away. I will be right in.
Cheer up, you two.
She's been loving the dry erase board and hates when I walk away.
Nonsense.
There you go.
Hello,
Colored.
Miss Rabbit. Hello. How many tickets, please? 2 grown-ups.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Children.
But yeah, it's just things have been rough around here. Septic is still extremely bad, and it's because the creek is about to overflow. It was raining like all day yesterday. And on top of it, it's snowing again today, so that's fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this stuff all put away, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.